DubSiren TV. How you doing, people? I'm with Math Professor tonight. How you doing, Math Professor?
Hello, Real Vibe. I'm doing fine. I'm taking it easy.
Yeah, man. So I'm doing the interview right here. So like we had an interview like 2010 before, 2 years ago. After then, like anything significant since then?
Ooh, every day is something new, and every day we do a lot. I can't remember where we were at. You have to tell me what we were talking about the last time, or just start afresh because there's so much been going on. We have an album with Luciano called Deliverance in Dub.
Oh.
And it's like a vocal and dub. It's what we call a dub showcase.
So you've been like how many years of the day are you out of London for touring?
Too many days of the year I'm out touring. But from next year I want to change that. Next year I want to stop touring.
So you are like half of the day is for touring? Or?
More than half of the year I'm touring. I mean, like now for the past 6 weeks I've been on the road. I did like 2 weeks in Brazil, then half a week in Argentina, a few days in Uruguay. Then I go to the East Coast. I did Burlington, Boston, Washington, Philadelphia, New York. Then I go in the middle like Chicago and Minneapolis and Denver. Then I went to the West Coast and I did Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, San Diego. And here I am.
So I'm rolling over us, like us run.
Yeah.
I see. So you want concentrate more recording from next year? That's
No, just concentrate more on relaxing and doing some meditation.
I see.
Here we are once again in the same situation. We both knew that it wasn't worth, and we knew it was going to hurt. Here we are once again, same situation. We both knew that it wasn't the one, and we knew it was going to hurt. But I know that you got a new man, and that I can understand. We both wanted to work, but we knew that it was going to hurt. Ba-ba-da-dum. You like it? Jazz reggae.
I see. So you're gonna have like a quality of life. Try to
take it easy.
last 2 decades you've been touring.
Yeah, well, you know, we started touring just after the Ariwa studio was started, you know. Around 1983, we got a bus, and it's a bus for 8 people, and we packed 15 people in the bus, and then we drive across on the ferry to Europe, and we do like Germany, Switzerland, Holland, in a few days. 15 of us, different dates. 15? Yeah. Me and the musicians from like Aquism and some from what became Robotics. That was the St. in Mays, Math Professor St. in Mays and Aquism. And we take people like Rankin Aunt, Sister Audrey, Sandra Cross, Sergeant Pepper, everybody in one bus, man. And we just go and we played Bern in Switzerland, Zurich in Switzerland, and we did some other dates in Holland and in Germany, Aachen. It was crazy. So from there, 83, I was touring. I was going abroad.
How old were you?
83, I would have been... I don't think I was 30. Was I 30? No, because I was 20 and 75. I was maybe 25 or something.
Oh, cool.
A young man. Young man, born free. I guess that's the way he's supposed to be. Chains that bind him are hard to see unless you take this walk with me. Place where he lives got plenty of names. Some call it Black Belt. It's all of the same. and I call it Soulsville. Ba-doom, ga-doom, ba-doom, ga-doom, ba-doom, ga-doom, doom, doom. Every kind of job is hard to find. That means an increase in the welfare line. Crime rate is rising too. If you were hungry, what you do?
Nice. Yes, I. Yes, I. Okay, okay. Nice. You sing nice.
Thank you.
Nice. We like it. Okay. What was the like a most interesting place or like a favorite place you go last year or whole your entire life?
I can't remember. Most interesting place. I don't know. I mean, I like some of the South America vibe. You know, I like Brazil and so. You know, I like the UK. I mean, I still like playing in the UK because London. Even though I live there, every time I play in London, it's like I'm playing abroad. It's it's very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I love
so
London.
positive.
Yeah, I love London. And London has got so many communities. I could play in East London. It's really different from South London. It's really different from North London. So I really enjoy playing in London.
Nice. So like, what is the current live mixing setting?
The setting, well, same as it was, which was basically a miniature version of the Ariwa studios on the stage, with like some echo, delay, some reverb, some phasing, some filter, and then you mix it all up and you have your drums, your bass, your guitar, keyboard, and your vocals, and your harmony, and that's it, man. You mix it up and let's go.
So do you use any of like a digital plugins like Waves?
No, because what I do isn't a digital method. I use strictly old school analog. So there's no place for digital plugins.
Wow. You never use a computer for the recording?
No.
Oh, hardcore.
Wow. It's hardcore. It's analog.
Yeah, man. You were talking about King Tubby on the phone with scientists, and then he was like famous for modifying his gear. Do you do a modification for yourself too, or somebody does for you?
No, I do all the electronics in my studio, and it's something you have to do as you get on in the studio business. You have to do a lot of things yourself.
So you were the like.
I am both. I could fix the things, and I could understand about the signal path. Signal path is where the signal enters in the mixing desk, where it should go to, and where it should not go to. That's where I'm at.
Are you making any of your new gear right, like currently?
I've got a few things that I'm testing out. I'm testing them out.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say what they are, but hopefully you may hear one tonight in the studio.
Really interesting.
Nice. So when you make your gears, like it's only for you, or do you sell it, or like this is secretly for you, usually?
Secretly for me. And if it's any good, then we give it to the market.
Nice. That's what make your music original.
I see.
Yeah. So, how do you enjoy playing with your son? Like,
Well, that's all I know. I knew piano from he was 8 years old, and he always wanted to join. And it's quite good. I like it.
only him out of your kids started the music.
No.
Lot?
My big daughter Dion, she sings. She's a great singer. And the first son from her, he's always doing something. You know, they're all musical.
So like when you get together Christmas time or something, it's a big jam.
Too big for pajama. big.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so like excited to see you play
You
tomorrow.
gonna come and you gonna dance?
Yeah, man. That's for sure. Yeah, man. So that was the DubSiren TV, Mad Professor, Would you shout something?
Yes. This is the DubSiren playing you dub from Explorer. This is the man professor playing you dubs like you never heard it before.
Yeah, man, thank you so much. This is the DubSiren TV. Hi, good morning. I just going to Joe Aria's private room right now before the dub play. Hello. Hi, nice meeting you. Sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
So you were from Portland this morning?
We drove from San Diego. Yeah, we was playing in I don't remember the name. Yeah, we had a show last night and took a 2-hour drive from San Diego, and now we're here in Los Angeles.
Nice. Okay, do you like Los Angeles? This is 3 years ago. I was in Dub Club Ukraine. How many times have you come to Los Angeles?
I think this would be my 3rd time playing at the Dub Club. Yeah, we was there 2 years ago. Yeah, me and Professor was there 2 years ago in October.
That was mad. Yeah, that was like that was a really bad show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
The atmosphere in LA alone is very phenomenal, you know. I mean, it's the city of where the movie stars come from, and it's very exciting to play in LA always, you know.
Nice.
So I look forward to
Nice.
playing again. Yeah.
So, what's working on right now?
Right now, we've just finished an album with General Levy in the Chamber of Dub. So we was touring Europe, and me and General Levy was touring Europe together, and then we talked with Professor, and we decided to bring Levy on the show with me and Professor. So now it's like it's a freeway dub experience with 3 different generations of dub. We have the 80s with the 2nd generation of dub with my Professor, then the 90s with that jungle kind of dancehall experience with General Levy, and then you have that my generation from like 2000 onwards with the dubstep kind of flavor. So it's kind of a freeway dub experience. So that's one of the projects we're working on. I also have a project with an Italian girl called Miss Fritti from Italy, South Italy, Bari. That's Pastafari dub. Also another album with a guy from Brixton called Brother Culture. The Secret Files. Yeah, and we're promoting all this new material on the shows, so we're going to feature some of the tracks you'll hear at the Dub Club. You know?
Oh, nice.
Nice. I'm so excited. By the way, you call your father Professor or Dad?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I call him Daddy. Other times I call him Professor. Yeah, it depends on what kind of capacity we're in. If we're in a domestic capacity or in a work, you know. Yeah, it depends.
I see. Okay. So like, what's happening to you and collaboration with a Young Warrior and Lil Brown?
Okay, yeah, we collaborated 2009, I think. We done an album together. We done a few shows also. And I don't know, he's moved on. He's putting on some sound system shows and some. I think he has a regular event in London or something. And I'm working on more production. So we haven't worked on a follow-up yet. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in the future.
It's ongoing.
Yeah. You know, because we're both busy, man. He does this thing, I do that thing.
I saw like a new Mac you just bought today.
Because we've just recently upgraded the Ariwa studios. Right now, we just installed an SSL-G. And a studio. So we've upgraded the studio, and we've done a 2nd room. So now Professor has his room with the SSL equipment. And we have a carbon copy with a smaller version with a Soundcraft Sapphire and a Pro Tools room with an MCI tape machine reel to reel, and that's my room.
Oh, you use use digital planning as well?
We use Pro Tools. We have Pro Tools and Reason and various other stuff we have in the studio, but it's mostly outboard analog equipment, tangible stuff that you could touch and turn and squeeze and manipulate. But I mean, yeah, now it's good because I don't have to keep bothering Daddy and saying, "Can I use your studio? I have my studio." So it's good now. Yeah, looking forward to get back to the lab and working on some new material.
So, like, what other professor besides math professor do you rate?
Production. I really like some of the 80s producers like Gussie Clark, yeah, his production with like Shabba Ranks and them guys and Deborah Glasgow. I like Joe Gibbs.
What this girl
stuff.
thinking?
I like Jean Jolaz. I like a lot of guys, man, who was producing from like the 80s and the 90s period, you know. So Dennis Pobel, yeah, man, one of them guys, them guys are like my heroes, and it's a pleasure to meet some of them. I mean, I got to meet Yabby Yu. He's one of my favorite producers. Got to meet him, and it's really spiritual, and it was a real blessing to meet him because, I mean, it's incredible, man.
Do you have any like dubstep producer you like or you recognize?
Okay, I like this guy, Dubliminal, Sessman from Croydon. He's a good producer. We collaborated together. Yeah, Sessman. A guy called
Mala, yeah. Mala in Cuba. Yeah, this is
yeah. Oh, okay. You know Mala. Yeah. He's like the godfather of dubstep, I guess. He's like the equivalent to Mad Professor in dub, I guess you can say. So yeah, man, these guys, Benga, Rusko, yeah.
Do you go sometime sound system dance in England or Europe?
Not really. I mean, most of the time when I'm in London, I'm either working, doing shows, or I'm in the studio. So, I mean, to really take in a dancehall experience, I'm probably opening up or at the dance myself. So I'll get to preview maybe half an hour before I play or something, or after I play. So, no, I haven't really taken in much dancehall experience, but I mean, the culture's there, man. I grew up with it, so I know what's going on.
So, like, how old were you when you start going to go to the club with a math professor?
Touring wise, let me think. Probably for like 7 years now. 7 years, but I mean, I wasn't always opening up. Before I was more assisting, like just carrying equipment and sorting out the business and the money behind the scenes and various other work. But now, because I mean, back then I wasn't really doing production. I was more a sound engineer in the studio. I understood the technical side of the business, but I didn't really get into production until a few years ago. So once I got into production, I started to play songs and open up and kind of differentiate my sound from Mad Professor's sound. So I kind of come across with a more, I don't know, more dubsteppy, junglist mixed with reggae and I don't know, that kind of music.
Nice.
There's no name for it, but I mean,
like
dub.
future,
yeah, future, whatever. And yeah, we'll open up with some of that stuff. And yeah, that's the kind of show you'll see at the Dub Club, you know? Yeah. New school versus the old school. So that's why we call it the Roots of Dubstep Tour. Because you have the old school where Professor shows you where the dub originated from with guys like Lee Perry and King Tubby. And then you have the new school where you have guys like myself and, you know, junglist dubsteppy kind of music. Yeah, man.
Real Vibe, the big dread. Oh, come on, who's the winner? Real Vibe! Come, forward, forward.